Okay. Man, I love Sid Chip remixes of stuff. Hey, Gander. I shaded. Ready to get started here on our journey into Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, huh? Oh boy. Alright, I think I got everything all set up for this one. So I think we are good to go. So, Dark Souls 2. PC 2014 Souls-like, developed by From Software, published by Namco Bandai Games. Weird that at some point in like past 2014, the publisher changed their name from Namco Bandai Games to Bandai Namco Games. Why they did that, I don't know, but they did at some point. I noticed that when I was typing in information for this one and for Dark Souls 3, that between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, they changed the ordering for Namco and Bandai for whatever reason. I'm sure they had a good reason. And previous experience with Souls-like games. The first one that I ever played was Bloodborne. I played that on stream pretty much 2 years ago at this point. That one took 39 hours and was 109 deaths, with about 30% of the deaths being to bosses. And then, like, 6 months after that, I did Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die Edition on PC, which is the full base game and then all the DLC. So that one I also did all the bosses on that one. That took 38 hours and was 309 deaths. And, like, 10% of the deaths to that were to the bosses. And then everything else was to Dark Souls. Dark Souls happening. And I enjoyed both of them. I liked Bloodborne more than I liked Dark Souls 1. So that's currently my tier list of Souls-like games. And then I have pretty much all of the other all the From Software Souls-likes. I have all of them on Steam. So I have Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I have all their DLC. I have Elden Ring. I have Sekiro. I haven't played through Bloodborne on PS5. I think the only one that I don't have is the recent remake of Demon's Souls on PS5. I have the original Demon's Souls on PS3. And from my understanding, they're gameplay-wise and bullshit-wise, they're pretty much the same between the original Demon's Souls and the Demon's Souls remake on PS5. So, I don't know. Whenever I get to those. Eraguchi. So as far as what I've seen of Dark Souls 2 before, I remember watching people do blind playthroughs of Dark Souls 2 when it came out 10 years ago at this point. And I remember seeing like all bosses speedruns, but having zero context to seeing a speedrun of a game, like I don't think it necessarily spoils too much, because like I don't know, they could be skipping half the game for all I know, you know. I do remember like bits and pieces of the Dark Souls 2 speedrun. Like I think the first boss in the speedrun was some big giant guy on some circular platform, and instead of fighting him, they just made him fall off the edge, and then you just insta-killed them. I remember there was a cat. There's some like village that's like the hub world in this. I remember a forest with a river, and there were some generic like guardsmen guys in there that would try and punch you. And that's kind of it. That's kind of it. All that I remember about this one. I remember this one was got a lot of hates when it came out, and I think a lot of that came down to, or one of the big gripes that I remember people having was they changed how the healing worked in this, where instead of you just take an Estus flask and immediately drink it and get your health back, instead you have to like break orbs and then it slowly heals over time rather than an instant big heal all at once. Is I think like the big change, and people really didn't like that. And apparently this one is a lot more linear, I guess, compared to Dark Souls 1. I think this is all stuff that I've heard and stuff that I'm maybe misremembering. I don't even know. But that's pretty much all I remember of this. I started playing this a year ago or so off stream. I played about 60 minutes of it. I didn't get very far in. And then I forgot what happened, but I just stopped playing it at some point. So I've seen like the first hour of the game a year ago, but beyond that, no idea. So let's hop into it here. I am excited to finally actually for real play through this one. So as always for games like this, I want to keep it as spoiler free as possible. So if you have anything to say that would be a spoiler or a tip in the game, please just use the spoiler function in Discord. Hopefully this captures properly. It does. Okay. So I have no idea what frame rate this is going to be playing at. I set my capture thing to 120 hertz. This might even be like 30 hertz. I have no idea. And the controller isn't working. Very cool. All right, there we go. Great start. Okay. There is no new information. So I guess another change to this one from my other playthroughs was the other playthroughs I did as offline playthroughs. Did this just disconnect again? Okay, sure. Alright, full screen 1080. I have most everything on high. I turned off motion blur and camera motion blur. You're welcome. SSAO, you don't need it. You don't need it. And then everything else is pretty much on high, so sure. I'm playing this on my older gaming laptop that has a 1080 in it, and a mobile GTX 1080. So I figured that would be good enough for a game from 2014. But we'll see, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be an online mode, so we're going to be able to see player messages and player models and bloodstains.
Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream, a murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light.
Oh man.
None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north,
Dang.
a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
Okay. So in the first game, you were a hollow, I think. And then in this one, you are branded. And in Elden Ring, you're tarnished, I think. So if this is anything like all the other Souls games, this is the most the story is going to make sense for the rest of the game. There was a story of sorts in the other ones.
Flame. Your wings will burn in anguish.
Hey, Magi.
Time after time.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't hollow, it was undead in Dark Souls 1. And you started off in the undead asylum. And then Bloodborne, you were just the hunter.
Is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Okay, well this is definitely not 30 FPS. This is either 60 or 120, which I'll take it. After Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne being low FPS, it's nice to have some high FPS gaming now. Hopefully that won't be an issue. And maybe I don't have to cap the FPS at like 30. Alright, things betwixt. So we can, now that I'm playing online, we can see my other ghost homies here. Okay, so Souls games, on Steam, this is, this is Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. So that's what's called on Steam. So I guess that's the Scholar of the First Sin version and not the base unpatched DS2, I guess. I think I have that one, the complete edition, whatever it is. Alright, so move around with the left stick, camera control with the right stick. The B button is your dodge button. So you tap that to go back. You hold down B to sprint. You tap it while running, or double tap. I could have sworn you could jump. Maybe it's only going off of like ledges or something. So that gives me a roll. R1 is right hand strong attack or regular attack. R2 is right hand strong. And L1, L2. Tap Y to two hand. And let's see. A was interact, and then there is a running jump. Okay, let's... Alright, keybind. It's probably in the running one. Jump is F. There's auto walk, auto dash. What is that on a controller? I'm using a controller. Like, shift plus click mouse wheel. I all right, jump control. Oh, it's press in on left stick. There we go. Okay, so you can change it to one of those. Okay, let me try it with left stick then. I guess you have a bit more control over it with left stick. That's so weird that they changed that though. So in the original one, it was double tap B. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go with the stick version. Okay. Alright. So why don't... Alright, hold on a sec. Alright, so like I mentioned before... this is a blind playthrough. If you have anything spoilery to say about mechanics, plot, where to go, whatever, please use... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go. Please use the spoiler function in Discord so that I can have a spoiler-free playthrough. Thank you very much. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I've heard that there's a lot of controversy about this one between, like, some people absolutely hate this game and some love it. Alright, so these are... I punch the rat dog things. Alright. So this looks a lot like the forest where you fought the wolf in DS1. Okay. So I noticed my health bar is at half right now.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face. The face of the curse. It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't you?
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
Hollows prey upon men, feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
All right.
What is your name?
Try to recall my name. Are you sure? Sure.
At least you know your own name. Here's your reward for sharing. It's a human effigy.
Effigy.
Take a
Okay.
closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Think back, deep into your past. Yes, it's an effigy of you.
Really? Alright. Class and gift. So, in Dark Souls 1, I think I played a knight? I want to say? Not terribly powerful, has many items. So, can I actually see what these items are? It doesn't look like it. So, it says you have a bunch of items, and you can look at them on the right side of the screen, but I don't know what any of those are. I still think I want to do a melee character, and maybe use a little bit of magic. So cleric and sorcerer, I think, are the two casters. Bandit, bow, fights well at ranges. Swordsman, weapons in both hands. Knight, warrior, high strength, dex, skilled with weapons, and deprived, just nothing. So the only one that starts with items, it looks like, is the explorer, and then everybody else just has gear and one spell. I think I just want to be a warrior. I think a warrior is probably what I want. Because warrior starts with a shield as well, which I appreciate. I'm sure you can probably get a shield almost immediately playing as a knight, but I think I want to go with warrior. Alright, what's my gift? Life ring, ring of old slightly increases HP. If this is anything like the other games, then when they say slight, they mean like you get literally one more. I know, it does look dumb. I agree. Human F&G returns to Hollow to life, so those you could just pick up anywhere. Healing wares, cure poison, restore HP. Homeward Bone lets you warp, which... whatever. Seed of a Tree of Giants. A seed grown from a Tree of Giants, inedible. That seems like something you probably can't get anywhere else. Bonfire aesthetic. Toss into a bonfire to raise the strength of nearby foes, only for greater challenges. Well, that's not me, so... Nope. Petrified lump. It may be of use someday. Okay. Alright. I gotta ask. So I'm taking off spoiler mode here. This is a direct question. I'm okay with the direct answer. Do I need this to get access to like an optional boss fight or boss area? Because if so, I guess I want it because I want to fight every single boss that I can. If the answer is no... Okay, answer is no. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thank you for that. I probably want the seed of the Tree of Giants then. And I'm also assuming that just like in... I'm going to take off spoiler mode again here. I'm also assuming, just like in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1, there's no way to like lock yourself out of boss fights or content in this. I guess my question is, do I have to be careful about missing a boss fight in this, or I could just do whatever in this? Because ideally I want to fight all the bosses. So do I have to be careful in missing content for this? No luck, that's right. Okay. Alright, excellent. Whew. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna take the seat of the Tree of the Giants. This is probably good. That's probably fine. Okay. So is there a there we go. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. I made a female character in the first one, so I'll do male for this time. Alright. Okay. Alright. Most of this we'll never actually see. Alright, we're gonna be super old. Alright. That looks younger, but okay. Alright, and then we need a sick tattoo of a dragon. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's do it. This is my true self. Let's go.
All people come here for the same reason. To break the curse. You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know. Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom. But remember, hold on to your souls. They're
Sure.
all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You'll lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Yep. Accurate. Love the extreme close-up on the mouth. Okay. Alright, we have our broken sword, our shield.
This is a limbo. A link between drums. You broke it!
Alright. Apparently I can fight and or kill. Bonfires are places of respite. You may also light torches on them. Torches. I can't remember if torches were a mechanic in 1. I think it was just dark all the time. Alright, Firekeeper's Dwelling. Alright, things betwixt. Yo, it looks like there's fast travel right off the bat. That's burn. You have nothing to burn. Okay. I don't know why you need to use the item box. Huh. Probably. What we got? Soul of the Lost Undead and Torch. Okay. Okay, so there's my torch in the center. It's got 5 next to it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's the use item button. Items to burn. Huh. I don't know how to use torches. I'm sure the game will tell me at some point. Wait. Okay. Sure. Alright, so we got a... We got a mist wall here, right off the bat. Another one over there. So usually in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1, the mist walls separated distinct areas, and there's usually a boss on the other end of them. A statue blocks your way. Alright, I guess we can't go through there. Wait, what was that? Bravery required ahead. Alright. Hurrah for message, then gorgeous view ahead. Hole required ahead, but hole? Like a dream, therefore try vigor. There's a lot of bloodstains here. Is this like a PvP area? Or something? What the hell is going on here? Be wary of safe zone. What the hell? Weakness dwarf. Alright. Bright spot ahead, therefore praise the sun. Modula. Okay. That is something is weird about the water, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like there's a weird amount of depth of field being applied to just the water. So I'm pretty sure there's an item. Yeah, there's an item down there, and it looks like I can just walk down to it from over this way. Oh fuck, I pressed go. Alright, so I'll put away the torch for now. I keep pressing the use item button accidentally. Okay, so as far as I am aware, this is the hub world. Okay. Things betwixt. So I can just freely warp, huh? Man, that's that is a big change from Dark Souls 1. That they let you just fast travel right at the start of the game. That's great, but also a little disappointing, I guess. Though the Bloodborne lets you do that too, and I didn't think Bloodborne was worse off for it, so this is fine, I guess.
Are you the next monarch?
Yes.
Or merely a pawn of fate?
Can't you see my dragon mark on my
Bearer of
face?
the curse. I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Estus. Okay, so there is Estus in this.
The king. He who made Drangleic what it once was.
See the king.
He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
We level up by the power of the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse.
Okay.
Seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
So the king is the end of my quest, I guess?
Seek those whose names are unutterable. The pure, endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me,
So those are the great souls.
so that hope will not fade away.
Dark Souls 1 had that as well. Had the four big bosses.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
Yeah, okay.
Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest we
Okay.
slap.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement. A place where life is almost normal. And in Dran Lake these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all.
Shocking.
There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls?
Maybe.
Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with
Giant souls.
souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have.
All right. That's a lot of deaths. 612 million deaths. Sure. The letters are worn beyond recognition. Okay. That might be like DLC. So it looks like where was that item? Like, there's a guy with an item down there somewhere. Try rolling. Rolling off this cliff seems like a real bad idea. Okay. Alright, we got in town here. I think this is where the cat is.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door.
Well, can't you just climb in the window, my man? Right here. Like, or this window? There's even a crate next to it. Bro.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Okay. Great. I know, right? It's way too dangerous. So this guy died to something here. Life gem, okay. I got back one of the ones that I accidentally used. Oh boy. Be wary of hole. Okay, so we're not going in hole.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
Okay. So they're just giving you all sorts of NPCs and shops and stuff right at the beginning. And you really had to earn them in Dark Souls. Okay, well I can't afford any of this. But very cool.
I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there?
No.
It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Oh, is something wrong?
I have Demon's Souls on PS3. I've seen Saint Million do a 100% speedrun of it, but I've never played it myself. I think if I was ever going to play that one, it'd probably be a coin toss between the PS3 version and the PS5 remake. It's locked. I'm shocked about this. Okay. There's Kitty.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
It's always time to chat with the cat. Meow!
Well, suit yourself.
Psst, 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 psst.
You may call me Shakwa.
Shakwa.
Enchanté.
Psst, 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 psst.
So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Abandoned covenants. Alright, what you got? Absorb HP from each defeated foe. That seems pretty good. Reduce damage from falling. Boo. Easier to be detected by enemies? Why would you want that? Easier to connect to players who chose same god. Okay. Can hear the voices of foes. Huh. Alright. Homer Bone, Prism Stone. It's light. Okay, I remember that from the first game. Lunar Skull, Lloyd's Talisman. This all seems like PvP stuff. Or at least the talisman does. Hopefully there's a very good item to throw at the ground. The Covenant's join.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? Nothing suited you, I presume.
Okay.
Well, that's dismaying.
Alright. Good talk, kitty. So we got 2 bloodstains next to the well here with a rock attached to it. Okay. Estus Flash Shard. So in Dark Souls 1, you could power up your Estus Flask with Firekeeper souls, I think. Oh, I think we actually have enemies here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I do not do much damage at all. Alright, let's not mess with those things. Oh god, it's still after me. Hurrah for confidence. Alright. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. We'll just do this. Okay, so there's an item. I know, right? Oh, okay, so this is the return trip. The item is up there, but you can only get to it from up here, it looks like. Alright. It's time for some rolling then. Rolling or jumping. So it looks like I can fall down there. Okay. Alright, so what about this and then a tap B button? No, not quite. Oh geez, I am on the edge now. Okay. Hurrah for secret! Alright, now what? Alright, and then here, back tap B. There we go. Okay. Morning Star Cleric's Sacred Chime. Okay. Then there's something else over here. Binoculars. If I remember correctly, the binoculars were like an early speedrun glitch or something, where you could like move way faster than normal using the binoculars. Oh, seed of a tree of giants. Enemies react to invaders from other worlds is what that does. Sure. Bone of Order. Banish phantoms. Grants additional Estus Flask uses. Dark side. Okay, so the chime. Alright, we're gonna replace our sword with a non-broken weapon. Spell / strike. So I can cast. Most clerics receive this as their first sacred chime, a catalyst for miracles and hexes. To use miracles, equip the sacred chime and attune a miracle. Okay. So that's used for casting. Sure. Alright.
Is that a shard you found? Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Okay. They might... God, this fucking controller, man. Alright, Estus strengthened. So I don't have any souls. Alright, this looks pretty much identical to how leveling worked in the other games. Okay, sure.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle.
So it must be
Where
that?
a man peers straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation
Okay,
soon
sure.
lose hope.
Alright, what else we got here? So we got a path leading up there. There was some stuff in that forest that we came from. So there's a path down past that wall that away. There's this. There's a path up there. There's a path here. Curse ahead. Uh-oh. So getting cursed in Dark Souls 1 was awful because you were semi-permanently debuffed. 5 homeward bones, okay. Until you could fix it with an item. And the item was super expensive. Okay, kneel. Curse ahead and kneel. If I remember correctly, there was something in this game that if you interact with it near the beginning of the game, it would make the rest of the game like permanently harder. And I don't want to do that. And it might be this. Be wary of overconfidence. Impossible in short drive to spare. Bravery required. It's probably this. It's probably this. And I don't think I want to do that. So I'm not even gonna interact with that thing at all. Bloodstain? Oh, it's not automatic. Okay. So it could be worse. Try boss and then woman ahead. There's a lot of bloodstains in here too. Contraption does not move. I kind of... Like, I know that this is part of the Dark Souls experience, having all this stuff here, but this is just a fucking mess. There's just so much crap littered on the ground in this. I really preferred it in these when it was just me versus the world, and not just, here's a bunch of bloodstains, it means there's a deadly trap ahead or something, and you try finger butthole. Not here! Like, Like, I guess this is the proper illusory wall. Yeah, I know there is offline mode, but I'm just expressing my displeasure for this, and it's not going to make me turn it off. I'm just expressing that I prefer it without all this. And see, now because of this message on the ground, I am now hitting every wall like this is Lama Lana. And I'm sure it's the one wall that I don't hit is the one that's gonna have some cool treasure behind it. Try left. This is... Okay, so in Dark Souls 1, you could tell if it was a mimic or not based off of whether or not it had a chain down below it, or you could just hit it. This does not have a chain. Alright, is this guy going to die? Okay, there appears to be an item in there. See, if I was playing offline, I could just see. Prison. Crimson Parma. Okay, sure. So there's also item durability in this, it looks like. I don't know how big of an issue that's going to be throughout this. Okay. So the fact that there's a bloodstain right below this. I know, right? Okay. So this might have opened a shortcut, or I might have to do that every time. So nothing there. Oh, shit. Well then. I do have a homeward bone, I guess, if I need it. So that probably opens the gate again. Nimble one ahead, but poor soul. Soul lost a dead broken thief sword. Okay, another broken sword. Let's go back to Majula. This does not look like Majula. Heidi's Tower of Flame. Okay. Can I talk to this guy? Doesn't look like it. So I could probably fight this guy. Alright. I don't see a bonfire near here. This might be actually an enemy. Because there's another guy that looks just like him over there. I kind of want to run past everything. Oh, there's a bonfire down there. Okay. I'm just running past this guy, and I'm going to get the bonfire. See ya! Alright. Okay. So this is Heidi's Tower of Flame. Okay. Alright, now we can fight this guy. Alright, our playthrough has officially begun. There it is. Got him. Okay. So there's an icon for... Okay, so that just tells you what item is next to it. Okay, sure. I don't know if I want to fight this guy or not. Alright, so that gave me 400 souls. Wow, that guy attacks much faster than... Fuck! Alright. Overconfidence got me there. I kind of wish I had a faster attacking weapon, but I think this is like my only working weapon. Like, I suppose I could two-hand. Okay, I could just do that. Okay. Getting used to Dark Souls combat again. It's been a bit. It's been 2 years since I played a Souls. So every single thing has a wind up, and my controller keeps disconnecting. There goes my souls. All 800 of them. I forget how many souls were required to level up. That's a 4-hit combo. Okay. Alright, I'm curious how, Alright, how hard are these guys? Alright. Let's not mess with those guys. So I was trying to do a parry there, which is like up. Okay, I guess it's L2. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, your iframes are a little different in this compared to 1. Also, my health is at like 80% here, even though I didn't get hit. Strange. Man, I just can't get multiple hits off with this. Okay, I guess I did get hit last time. Ideally, I want to beat this guy. Fucking. Ugh. That's death. So I'm curious, actually. I might not be able to parry these guys. Maybe it's probably only enemies of equal size that you can parry, because parry was super strong in the first game, and alright, I'm going back to Majula for now. Well, the way that I think about mechanics spoilers is if there's no tooltip in the game for it, then it's a spoiler. If it's not in the manual or in a tooltip that I'll eventually see, then it is a gameplay spoiler.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls.
Alright, yep, seek souls. Okay, so how much is all this gonna cost? 901. Great. Okay. Alright. So I don't know if that area, I seem to recall the speedrun maybe went there first, but the enemies in that area might be too much for me at my current power level. Like maybe there's a place that is a little bit more beginning of the game friendly than that part. All right, a bloodstain being right next to this. This has got to be a mimic. And it's probably not. Mustard coin, sure. But yeah, it's been like 10 years since I've seen a speedrun of this, so... Hell if I know. Okay. So this whole area reminds me of, was it Firelink Shrine in the first one? Except there just happens to be a way more little side paths in this. So I think I can see why people were saying that this is much differently structured than Dark Souls 1. So this looks like the Valley of the Drakes. It reminds me of it. So I can get down to there and then jump over to that guy. But if I fall in the water, then I'm dead. And then that goes down to something. Surely this is a mimic, but there's no bloodstains here. changed the binding for... I changed it to left stick. Fuck. That's right. I thought it was double tap B. And my controller disconnected again. Very cool. I love USB-C. It always works. All the time. Alright, who's down here? Yep. Yeah, there's one there now. I'm sure somebody else has probably made the same mistake. So, okay. I'm looking at my health bar. HP 826. But my maximum health... I think it keeps... getting smaller. I could have sworn it was much larger than that. And then every time I die, it gets smaller and smaller. I also look like a zombie now. So in Dark Souls 1, if you were fully human form, you had a full health bar. Otherwise, you just had half your health. But in this, it looks like it's variable, kind of. I guess if you're cursed too, it was also half health. All right, let's just. Okay. All right, Soul Lost Undead. So I have soul items in my inventory now that I can break to cash in some souls. Alright, Forest of the Fallen Giants. Alright, that looks like a bonfire over there. So let's run over there first. Alright, sir? 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 I do not need to be double-handing this. Okay. Where'd the other guy go? He just kind of left. Alright, great, cool. Okay, so this is definitely more level appropriate. The Crestfallen's Retreat. It's betwixt, okay. I don't know what the 1 means on the lower pictures of these warp points. Like maybe each one is numbered. Okay. Okay, that looks like an archer. Oh, cool. There's 2 of them. Okay. Alright, so these guys just come out of nowhere. There's an item. Bandit knife, okay. There's an item over here with some bloodstains next to it. It's like to like drop a boulder on me. Alright, sure. Sure, fine. Alright, ladder up. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we got fog door there. Another ladder up over there. I'm sure all of these guys are just going to wake up immediately. Okay. So as long as they wake up one at a time, then something is growling nearby. There's bloodstains here. Something is growling. It's probably up here, so let's go see what's growling. Oh. Hello. That's pretty cool. That that can do that. Maybe that's what was growling. So that over there, I think that's one of the... I think that was an enemy in Dark Souls 1. I think that was one of the undead... One of the stronger undead guys. Alright, this guy's totally gonna wake up. Or not. Okay. Okay, so we got this guy here. There is an item over that way. Yeah, I like that they give you something like this super early. So I think you could get a telescope in the first game. Alright. Alright, buddy, let's go. Oh, okay. I was all psyched up for this to be an epic battle, and then... Alright. Okay, so we gotta jump over this. Whew. The jump is less of a jump and more of a just... You move horizontally a little bit. Short sword. Okay. Alright, I might want to actually use that short sword. Bandit knife, 65. Like, can I... There's no item comparison, is there? Okay. So that's 110 strike. This is 60. I don't think there's a DPS stat in this. Straight sword. That does attack much faster, though. And it seems like it uses a lot less stamina. So I think that's going to be my go-to here. I'm not sure I can jump back easily. I don't think I can even make that gap back. Okay, just barely. Okay. So I think that's it for all the items up here. So now we're going back down the ladder to party time, I guess. So I don't think there's anything else up here. Alright, can I hold B to make that faster? I can. Okay. I still like to play the Ultimas. Alright. Which one of you are waking up? Alright. Come at me, bro. But only one of you. So I kind of want to... cash in my souls. Hollow gloves, okay. Alright, finally some armor. So... So weight was a thing in the Souls games where if you went over a certain weight limit, you started moving slower, and there's a lot of penalties to stuff. Okay. I forgot I can two-hand stuff like this. Okay. I'm hearing growling again. Okay, so I think I cleared out all of the bodies here. Okay. Oh. So I have more than enough to level at least once. Probably twice if I cash in some souls. There's probably a boss. There's probably a boss on the other side of this door. And chances are I'm going to die and leave all my souls on the ground. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna go level. I'm gonna cash in my souls. And I can just run past everything. It's fine. Because in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1, in most cases, there was a boss, but behind the fog doors. And then once you're in it, you're kind of locked into it. So I'll go here.
Bearer of seek lest this.
Get at least one level. Okay. So that gives me 30 more HP. Endurance, not much more, a little more stamina. So stamina is probably going to be the... I think that's attunement, strength. So that gives me one whole more point of damage. Wow. How about Dex? That does literally nothing. Great. I think that's adaptability. Intelligence. I don't need faith or intelligence for this character, probably. So it's probably going to be vigor and endurance that I'm going to be buffing for now. And I think there's requirements to be able to use and equip some stuff. Like if you want to use the if you want to use like the big clubs, then you need strength at a certain number, and I think maybe one other stat at a certain number in order to use like the enormous clubs. So maybe at some points I'll need to start putting more points into strength and/or dex. But I think early game, it's vigor and endurance. And I think more stamina is probably what I want. So 339. How many does that give me? 200. Okay, that's not bad. 800. Okay, so if I use all of these, I can level twice now. Or I should be able to.
Bearer of the
Yeah. So I think one into vigor, one into endurance. It's probably what I want. Higher equip load. Like if I just don't get hit, then your equip load and your armor ratings don't matter, right? And in order to not get hit, you need stamina. So let's do that. All in on stamina. Let's go. Okay. So it looks like my sword was at like 80% on the red bar before, and now it's all the way up to 100. So I don't know if that's a function of using the bonfire or if it's from talking to the Crimson Herald or Emerald Herald. Okay, let's go here. Oh, bonfire intensity 1. That must be what that 1 means. Okay. Alright. Let's go see what's on the other side of that fog door. Okay. It's a spooky skeleton. Okay. Alright, this kind of worked out. Alright, so we got spooky skeleton in here. That must be what's making the growling noise. Okay. That's pretty great that they put 3 of these guys in here when it only looked like there was 1. Okay. It also looks like the rest of the guys in that room just didn't follow me, or the ones in the forest all didn't follow me. Okay, wood bolt, so that's for a crossbow. Oh, I thought that was somebody chasing me. More infantry armor, okay. Okay. I hope that there's another bonfire in here somewhere. Because having such low health is kind of a drag. This is gonna be a ball rolling down the stairs for sure. This has gotta be a trap. Oh, it's just an archer. Well, that's fine. Oh, cool. Yeah, throw a firebomb at me. See if I care. Throw one up here. I dare you. I dare you. Yeah, you won't. Okay, so there's an item over there. Let's actually go get that item. Okay, I hear an archer as well. What? What the hell? Oh, great. Very cool. So the world's slowest arrow just hit me. All because I got hit by the world's slowest arrow. Great. And then getting 420 no scoped. Are you kidding? Hello? Oh, my controller disconnected. Very cool. I gotta... I gotta figure something out with this controller, man. I gotta get it in Bluetooth mode. Oh, and that disconnected again. Well, that's, that one's not my fault. That one's not my fault. No, the cord is in there. It's just getting very slightly jarred. It's an 8-bit Pro 2 controller. with a USB-C cable. And I can use it in Bluetooth mode. Alright. I didn't learn anything from episode 3 here. I did not have the high ground. But yeah, I can use this in Bluetooth mode, but I didn't set that up on this machine, so whatever. I'll do that for next time. The whiffs are incredible. Getting a lot of life gem drops though. So my sword looks like it's at 90% durability. Okay. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that from now on. Okay, so there's 3 guys in the room to the right. Okay. So the command for that is forward or up on the left stick and L1. And it does this really slow, I guess that's a riposte. Is what that's called? That. And once you're in the animation, there's not a whole lot you can do. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So if you do that same input but with R2, you get this like jumping attack rather than that. Okay. Alright, fuck it, I'll heal. I should probably be using life gems at some point, but I don't know how I feel about using up a limited resource. Alright, up here we go. Do not firebomb me. God. Alright, is that going to heal me up to full? Yes, okay. Alright. So we got some stuff down there. We got a bunch of items. I don't see any enemies down there, but they're probably like just out of view and there's a billion of them. Hopefully that guy with the fire bombs is not going to be an issue later. So we got a door here. Only one bloodstain. Huh. Witching urn, 5 of them. I think those are the fire bombs, probably. Okay. Can I open this? I can. Yo, excellent. Let's go. Okay, so let's get my Estus back. Cardinal Tower. So this is like a much closer bonfire to the first one than anything was in Dark Souls 1.
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
I don't like the black stink cloud around her hand. And then keka. Merchant Hag Melantia. Okay. So this is just your standard merchant NPC. Traveling merchant hat with built-in monocle. Let's go. Okay, 10 life gems for 300. Those are pretty cheap. Bright bug, inflict more damage, receive less. Huh. Pharos Lockstone. Activates Pharos Contraption for 4,000. Hey, Alyssa. Fragrant Branch of Yore, 12,000. And then Lenegrass Key opens blacksmith. Oh, the blacksmith shop for 1,000. Let's just do that right now because I'm gonna have to do that eventually. All right. So the blacksmith could have easily just climbed in the window of his shop, but instead we had to go spend 1,000 soul dollars. All right, bro. You could have. You're clearly tall enough to make it over this window, but no. But no. Why is there a bloodstain here? What?
Ah, yes, very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
All right. Very good. Hold on, we gotta go check in with our girl.
What's happened to you? You have that glint in your eyes. And the scent of one with quite the catalogue of sins. Oh, don't feel bad. I'm sure your mother's still proud. This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused.
Okay, nothing new there.
Nothing suited you, I presume.
That's dismaying.
So there's an item down there. I might not have enough HP to survive the drop, but let's see. No, I don't. Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. So in God, I can't remember if this is a mechanic or not, but I think you can drop down and then like mash the roll button, and then you take less damage. So I want to see if that's also the case here. If I can survive it. Okay, I was mashing the roll button and I still just Looney Tunes pancaked. So no. Probably not. Unless you jump first, maybe, but I have a feeling it's still going to not work. Okay. So back to the tower. Still haven't come across a boss yet. I think by this point I had come across at least one boss in Dark Souls. It'd also be nice to have more than 2 Estus flasks at this point. But I suppose that's why they give you the life gems. Okay, so we got a ladder down and we got stairs up. Let's see what's up first. There's also a bunch of stuff out here too. Oh, hello. Okay, I see there's enemies down there. I see them walking around. This might be where that ladder down eventually goes, and that's how you get back up from there. So there's an item down there, and it looks like there's a door directly below me. So that's probably how you get back. So sure, let's just do this. Okay. And like I figured, there are enemies down here. They're just slightly hidden. Okay, so this is next to that hallway up that I took to get to here. Alright, there's an enemy right there, so I have to run and jump over this gap. An effigy, okay. Sir? Okay. Should probably use a life gem. Okay. An enemy there. If I fall down accidentally, can I get back up the tree? So it looks like it. That guy's probably going to aggro once I go down there. So that's the Cardinal Tower, and there's a lot of fire down there. This might have actually been a one-way trip. Another torch. Okay. I don't... It looks like... Okay, it looks like there's a turtle guy with a mace. I seem to recall those from Dark Souls 1. Or that might just be the big Chungus enemy. Are you kidding me? Now you can attack quickly? Alright. That was a decent amount of souls, at least. Throwing knife. Okay, so this is... That's just on fire. I'm not sure I'm supposed to go there just yet. So we got a ladder down. This might have been a one-way trip. I think my only way back is... I guess I could go through that hole in the wall. The hole in the wall is probably how I'm supposed to get back. Alright, I'm gonna take a closer look at the fire tunnel. I'm not committing to going into it. I'm just going here to take a peek. I don't know if this is the kind of fire that will hurt me. Okay. This is... Oh my god! Alright, let's see what happened. So there's some sort of fire-breathing creature right there. Shooting fireballs. Okay. So I may or may not be able to get that item there. Alright, peace. So there's what looks like a locked gate on the left. Can I open this? I can. Alright. And then we got... Gee, I wonder if this is a mimic. Gee, I wonder if this is a mimic, you guys. It's not? Fire longsword. Okay. Cool. Okay. I'll probably replace my short sword. Alright, fire longsword. So it is worse than... Okay, it's worse than the mace, but... Standard straight sword. Straight sword's fish in most respects. Okay, this doesn't say anything about fire, but I guess it's just fire enchanted. Sure. So it's slightly slower than what I was using before. The double hand power attack is faster, weirdly. Okay. Can I actually... Yeah, it's probably the fireballs. Like, I'm not sure how you die to fireballs there unless, like, the collision on the fireball is different. If you're playing at, like, 30 FPS or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I'm trying to remember back to Dark Souls 1. You could buff your weapons to, like, make it have lightning bolts on it. Or make it glow white with, like, shock paper or something. But I think this is a different effect. And it's just innately fire or something. Oh, right, they respawned. Alright. Please shoot your buddy with an arrow. Instead of me. Instead of me! What? There's no friendly fire? Okay, now that guy falls down. Are you kidding me? Alright. Swing and a miss, buddy. Okay. Different weapon paths? I don't remember anything like that. Huh. Oh, so I have 1460 souls. I should probably level. Or buy a bunch of... Okay. Let's buy some... life gems, I think. So, a couple stacks. How about one more? How about all of them? I'm probably going to need as many of these things as I can get. So she only had 6 in stock, though. 6 stacks. Okay. Alright, let's see what's down here. Yeah, probably. Like, I remember the blacksmith being kind of a pain to get to. Okay, so that guy has a really delayed attack. Okay. So we got a fog door over there. Don't know if I can open this door. This probably opens from the other side, I'm guessing. Of course, of course. This guy's totally gonna wake up, yep. Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any difference in durability between this, It's locked. Okay. That wall looked suspicious. So I don't know why that's all on fire. Oh, it's probably the big fire newt that's down there. That's probably why. Okay, sure. Okay. It's locked. Okay. Enter the mist. Something just fell and died over there. Okay, hold on. Alright, I gotta step away for a minute. I'm gonna climb up here, where it's probably safe. Next to our girl over here. And then I will be back in a minute. Of course, these games you can't pause, so I just kind of gotta step away and hope for the best. Alright. Okay. Alright, we didn't die to random monster coming after us. In here, at least. So still on the lookout for our first boss. I have one Estus flask. My sword is at 80%. No, it could be a Souls-like. Like a Mario game can be a Mario-like, right? Oh, hello. Because otherwise I would just call it action RPG. But I don't think that quite does it justice, you know? Okay, so there's another one of those guys. What? So I don't know if that happened because I am using a fire weapon, or if it does that if you hit it with anything. Where did that other guy come from? Okay, he just kind of falls down there and then... Okay, and then he climbs up there. Okay, sure. Alright, I guess we're gonna science this. Alright. Okay, so those are filled with black powder, I guess. Okay, so I can't use fire enchantment here. Alright, so we got so that's not an archer, that's just a regular dude, and then on the bottom here we have big mace guy. Probably also not fire enchanted. So I could clear out these here and then safely be able to use Okay, so this guy is probably weak to fire, but okay, well, that still kind of worked out. Alright. Come down here and fight me, bro. That would have ended real badly. if that guy didn't miss. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Alright, Giga Chad shows up. Well, I don't think I want to fight Giga Chad right now. So that wasn't a named enemy. That was just Giga Chad just showing up and giving you the business. Fuck, I have to go back up there, don't I? I want to see what's up here. What's up here? It's locked. Okay. Well, that's what's up here. So I should probably drop down here. Like, is there a good reason to be down here? 'Cause I currently don't see one. It's probably just the items that are over here. Okay. So there's item down there that it looks like I need to jump from up here to get down to that item. Are you kidding? Alright, I need to jump from a slightly different angle. Very cool. Very cool. Now I am remembering why the Dark Souls 1 playthrough was the same amount of hours as the Bloodborne playthrough, but was double the deaths. And it's just because of stuff like this. Okay, so if I jump from here, let's go. Titanite shard. Okay, those were good for upgrading stuff, upgrading weapons. Kind of hard to see some of these enemies sometimes when they're standing still and they just kind of blend in. Oh jeez. So we got dude up there. Doesn't look like I can jump anywhere. So I need to get up to that upper level. Oh boy, oh boy, okay. Oh boy. Doing this part and just getting hit by all the arrows is very cool. Okay, so I guess the good part about the life gems is that you can heal while moving. Oh geez, I did not plan on doing this. Alright, down here we go, I guess. Okay, so once I'm up on the roof, it looks like I want to jump into that broken tower. Or I could jump over to there. Let's go in the tower. Torch. That goes back to where I was. This is just death. What is fucking hitting me, man? God. This part sucks. Okay, so now I want to jump from up here straight across. Then I want to go down here. I heard growling. Oh, man. Do I want what's in there, or do I go up the ladder? This seems like a trap. Let's do it. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll take the souls, I guess. Okay. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, so I don't know if that was I know, hey, it's me down here. I don't know if that was a one-time... Oh, Jesus Christ. Controller. My controller's been acting up and it keeps disconnecting. Which is making playing a Souls game even harder than usual. So for next time, I'll have to get the Bluetooth connection working on this. Okay, so now I get to go all the way around again. Apparently you can get up there? Sure. Alright, so I'm not sure if that rolling ball in here was a one-time thing, or if it's going to continually do those. It sure looks like that was a one-time thing. Okay, so I could go down from here or up. So that just goes to a pit, and there's a blood stain conveniently right next to this pit, so... Probably not that. I'm ready to turn around and sprint back if needed. This is a human? This is just a dude. Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself.
Just a silly little guy out here in the mines, huh?
Navigating the continent to create a map. Why cartography, you ask? Well, it's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse? How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus. But I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps. I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid. Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait. No, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map? Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me.
Sure.
Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this.
Okay.
Key to the mansion.
House key.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here. Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion. Now, I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please. I'll be back in Majula soon. Perhaps we will meet again and discuss maps at our leisure.
Oh, baby, I can't wait.
I'll be back.
Okay. So I've learned in these games you need to talk to all the NPCs until they don't talk about anything new anymore. Okay. So that was probably the whole point of this side area then. Yeah. So that pit that's at the bottom of this little area is probably just a pit. I'm going to touch the blood stain next to it. Is this a pit? Yeah, that's just a pit. Okay. Thanks, buddy. I don't need to go into the pit. So also that gigantic steel ball or boulder or whatever, I guess map guy pushed that down? I can't think of any other reason why that would have rolled down otherwise. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do here. Alright. Yep, we're gonna learn from the mistakes of others. And then make fresh new mistakes. Okay, so in the other path over here, there was Giga Chad. Giga Chad spawned and then pretty much one-shot me. Up there. that Archer's body finally fell. Okay, and then these are filled with gunpowder, as I have learned. Is this guy gonna follow me? Oh god. Alright. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. You won't. Oh shit. Yeah, come at me, bro. What you gonna do? Yeah, where you gonna go now, huh? Alright. Alright. So I don't think that guy's gonna get up here anytime soon. Okay, so Giga Chad was up there. Alright, Turtle Man is no longer a threat, it looks like. Probably isn't. Okay. So that guy up there is gonna throw stuff at me. Why does it sound like Turtle Man is still after me here? Oh boy. I don't want to spawn Giga Chad. Like, I want to get rid of this guy, but I don't want to spawn Giga Chad. Because Giga Chad is just going to... Bro, I want you to throw that at the barrels. There we go. Okay. Alright, so what even is all this? So we got another Lance guy. Okay. Oh good, another one. Alright, that guy I'm just not going to deal with. Okay, this guy just falls down, huh? That might be a human? Over there? Okay, hold on. That might be a human. There's only one bloodstain nearby. So that might be a bro. So that... Well, I don't say stuff like that, because now that for sure means that this is an NPC. And it is.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh,
This guy's spear is
Judge.
doing weird things.
My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside.
Wait, you just need a homeward bone.
I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed. I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside.
So it sounds like that portcullis is going to close.
I'll leave this one.
Okay. Once I go through this archway, that portcullis probably closes, based off of what he said. So let me see what's over here then. Alright, so we came from up there. We have a bunch of ballistas, it looks like, with a bunch of dead bodies in front of it. We got an enemy over there. This ballista room looks like a trap. So let's go in here. Surely I won't be murdered by... Alright, let's touch the bloodstain. This guy's just dying to something. Alright. What is going... Well then. I hit the life gem button. I hit the life gem button and then I was just hitting buttons and accidentally switched away from the life gems and then that happened. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Who is this? Jeez. Is this an invader? Oh, what's this? Okay. That was a very corporeal looking ghost. Okay. Let's go back here. Royal Soldier's Ring, increase the load to be carried. So the problem with the load screens being so fast in this is that anything important on the load screen I will never be able to read. Alright, so map guy said don't venture too far into the mansion. This enormous book. Okay. Pharos locks. Oh, that's the thing that I could buy. Yeah, it's the same thing I could buy. Activates Pharos contraption. Okay. Whatever that is, and wherever that is, I guess. Okay, I'm glad I didn't buy that from the merchant then, because it was one of the expensive things at the merchant. Alright. I'm gonna go further into the mansion, despite Map Guy's warnings. This is another place where you could just climb through the window rather than unlock it. So there's no bloodstains here, so this is clearly not a mimic. Alright. Titanite, 3 Titanites. Okay, and 3 torches. Okay. So there's the hardest enemies in the game. Bunch of bloodstains here. This might be a PvP area or like a DLC area. There's a lot of bloodstains here. Okay, it's the bone zone. We found the bone zone. $700 souls for that, huh? And there's some sort of debuff. So this, if I had a lit torch, I could light that. Estus flat, okay. We got a chest there. Alright, surely this is not a mimic. Soul vessel. Show this to a certain person and ... Okay. Probably the cat. Psst, 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 psst. I'm sure the cat knows. Alright. So a bunch of people just died to that skeleton. Like, alright, sure. That skeleton was easier than the pigs that are outside. Okay, just making sure that the pigs aren't after me while I go check in with our girl. Psst, 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 psst.
Oh, who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
Okay.
Are you going to see the old ones? Those 4 who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake, no one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
Sure.
Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's
So the soul vessel, huh? Alright, what about the blacksmith? this blacksmith setup shop yet? Yep.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work.
This guy's tall as hell. There's no...
Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith.
Bro, you could have easily fit through that window.
Another useless traveler. A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
So I might want to upgrade the fire sword that I have right now. And it requires 1 Titanite. I could also upgrade the hammer, but I kind of prefer the fire sword's damage output. So it's 500 souls plus some Titanite. I think I want to upgrade this. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, so for 630 I can upgrade it again. And 2 Titanite. I think I want to do that. So let me cash in one of these. 2,000. Holy shit.
You again?
Alright, +2 fire longsword. Okay. So reinforcing a elemental imbued item weapon, probably not the smartest move, because later on I'm sure like something else will or I'll come across enemies that are like resistant to fire damage or something, and it'll do like nothing, but I'll just have to use something else when it comes to that. Okay.
Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? I'll be around.
Sure. Can I open this? Do I want to open this? This guy will probably get very mad if I open that. So let's not. We're gonna need his services for later.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see light, however.
Yeah. Upgrade my Estus. Okay. So I can get 1 level up. So far, strength hasn't really been an issue, and it doesn't really move the needle that much in terms of damage output. I think I just want more stamina. Because I take so much damage from everything that an extra 40, 30 HP feels like it's not going to do that much. But the extra stamina can just be used everywhere. So I think I just want more stamina. Okay. All right. Let's go and see if I can take on Giga Chad a try or two. And then that'll probably be it for part 1 here. Okay, so I can easily two-shot that guy now. Alright. I'm liking this sword upgrade. Yeah, I can two-shot that guy with 2 sword swipes now. Much better than before. Alright. So we want to get this guy falling down here. Give me. Okay, so that guy is much easier to kill. Like that. Versus hollowing. So if I'm gonna fight Giga Chad, I should probably not be hollow. Alright, my humanity's been restored. And of course I'm not at full health. Alright, so first things first. Alright, so Giga Chad is not here yet. There's a whole bunch of those guys over there. Holy shit! Okay. Alright. Can I unequip? Remove. There we go. Okay. Alright. This time we're getting Giga Chad. Repair powder. Okay. That's his flash shard. Cool. Where's Giga Chad? What? Does he just show up once, completely truck you, and then never shows up again? What? I want to fight Giga Chad. What the hell? Damn. Yeah, I guess I beat the game, I guess. I did it! Alright. So I guess I got an Estus shard out of that. Neat. Okay, so where'd I... So I died to... just down here. This won't let me jump. Sure. See, I fell off a ledge and got stuck somewhere. Okay, so the part that I died was, yeah, right there. I got completely overwhelmed by a bunch of enemies spawning inside this part with the ballistas. So I think I want to trigger this, that to start, and then we're gonna go up here. Alright. Come at me. Climb up this ladder. I know you want to. Why is there only one? There was like 6 last time. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Sure. Alright. Where's the other 4? Alright, so we got a door down there. That might be one of the doors that was locked in that lower part. What is going on over there? What? Is that just the physics system having a bad time? Sir? Rated T for teen. We found the ERP area of Dark Souls 2, I guess. Blue wooden shield. Okay, so there's a ladder back up. It's great that there's a sign next to it too. I did it. Okay, so we talked to the guy that's over there. He said, "Don't go through that door because it'll close behind you." So this is probably the critical path onward. So I'm curious what's down here. What do we got down here? That's clearly a mimic. Oh, what the fuck is that? Alright, so we got some bloodstains down here. Is this a door that is openable? Does not open from this side. Okay. I wonder if I can light these with my fire sword. Of course not. Well, hopefully whatever was in there was not important. Fuck. Alright, well we found the glory hole. Dark Souls glory hole. Oh. It's Pharaoh's Lockstone. It probably uses it up, and there might be other doors like this. I don't... Okay, what does this say? Visions of head, try tight... So there might be more doors like that. I'm assuming that's a door. Like that elsewhere, and I might not want to use up my my Pharaoh's Lockstone just yet, so I'll just remember that this is here, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's use it. Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, so that just revealed an illusionary wall. Interesting. So this might have been able to be hit this whole time. So judging off of this then, if I come across any area that has one of these in it, I should just hit every single wall in the vicinity. I suppose. Though I don't know for sure. Okay. No mimic. Chloranthy ring. What is this? Raises stamina recovery speed. Okay. Let's equip that. Yeah, I'll read it in a moment. So I got this green aura all the time now. Titanite, okay. So that's Titanite slab, so that's one of the level 2, tier 2 upgrade things. So what is this? Ring ahead. Okay. Sure. But yeah, I mentioned this at near the start of the playthrough. So I played through Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne in offline mode. And didn't have all these bloodstains and messages. And I kind of prefer it like that, because then you're more just discovering things for yourself. Dog. Okay. Wait, I can use these? I can use these. Okay. Oh, that actually killed something out there. Okay, sure. I'm really hoping there's a bonfire not too far from here. Okay, so that killed the two guys that were over here. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it is the intended way to play, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. These guys are just hitting this tree, huh? But they also give you the option to not have it. You know? So there's clearly something over there. Well, they keep it busy. Okay, so there's a... So there's no notes on the ground here, so clearly there's nothing here then. Oh, I can't light my torch here though. I don't know why I would, but it's an option. I got torches for days. Are you kidding? My fucking controller! God damn it. Alright. Luckily this won't be an issue for too much longer. Well, you saying that is also a spoiler. So, this is your first and only warning here. Stop saying shit like that. That's like the third thing that you said today that is like borderline spoilers. And I don't appreciate it. Okay? 680? Jesus Christ. If you want to dance around spoilers, then just don't be here. Okay? Alright, rusted coin. I got this blue shield a while back. Inferior to metal shields. Easy to use, weighing little. Okay. I haven't been changing my armor because it feels like it doesn't matter and it just makes you heavier. Also got an axe at some point, apparently. Infantry axe. Mail breaker. That is true. There is fashion souls. Also, my sword is in pretty bad shape right now. I do have repair powder, but I'm hoping I just come across a bonfire sooner than later. Okay, so I came from there. I climbed up onto there. So I did that. I didn't go that way yet. I kind of want to see why these guys are hitting this tree. So there's a passageway to the left. Okay, or no passageway. So why were they doing this? Might slow the undead. So this is like... I don't know what's going on with this. Examine. Alas, nothing happened. Alas, nothing happened. Okay. Alright, sure. Alright, hopefully there's a bonfire just past here. Or a boss. That would be fine too. Of course, I can't go up there. I have to lift my foot slightly higher than usual. So we got bloodstains here. A bloodstain in there. A bunch of bloodstains over there. There might be like a rolling ball at the top of these stairs, so I'm going to sprint into this room. Oh, I see. Okay, this might be a door that... Another locked door, wow. Shocking. Something just died somewhere. Life gem, homeward bone. This strikes me as a room that's gonna have like a dragon flying outside that just spews fire everywhere and then pieces out, like in Dark Souls 1. Okay. That looks like a doorway that you need to fall through or jump through. That's a fog door on the left. So there's either a bonfire or a boss past there. Alright, what was this? Visions of silence, therefore gorgeous view ahead. Okay, it's just... sure. Very gorgeous. Item up there. There's probably... Yep, I see you back there. I see you back there, turtle man. Should have rolled the other direction. Alright, so there's a dude up there. Amber herb. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Halberd. Whew! That was close. That was close. Okay, you almost got me, game. Not today. Alright. Bonfire or boss? I also have a lot of souls right now. Okay, this looks like the room above where I was before. Or below, maybe? Alright, so we got a dude over there. There's an item over here. Oh, this is where that door that I couldn't open before. The door that opens on the other side. This. Let's go. Shortcut unlocked. Cool. Alright, so before I die to some bullshit, let's go over here and let's go cash in this 5,700 souls. Let's buy some more of these. Alright, back to Majula. Okay, kind of weird that I haven't come across a boss yet. But that's fine.
Is that a shard you found?
Oh,
To see
I completely forgot I got an Estus shard flask. Okay, so I should have 4 Estus now. Actually, before I do this, I don't know if I can upgrade my sword again.
I knew you'd be around soon.
Okay, so I need 2 more Titanite shards to do anything with that. I don't see a reason to upgrade my shield. 21. Like, I guess it would be nice to have a stronger Morning Star for enemies that would be weak to strike and resist fire. So I think I'll reinforce this too. Sure. This might be a huge waste of
I'll be around.
of Titanite, but whatever. That's my reason for doing it.
Seek soul, seek lesson.
Okay. So I can do three levels here. True. I don't see a reason not to just go all in on endurance. Like, I guess more health wouldn't be bad. So we'll get 2 in health and then 1 in endurance. Let's do that. How about more health? Okay. All right, I think that is a good spot to call it for part 1 here. So we're at what? 18? 18 deaths. 3 hours in. Zero deaths to bosses. 1 death to hitting a powder keg with my fire sword. I fell off a whole bunch of ledges. It's standard Dark Souls stuff. So Dark Souls 1 took 38 hours and I died 309 times. So that's roughly 10 deaths an hour. And we're currently below that. We're at about 1.8 deaths per hour at this point. So far on better pace, I guess. Alright, save and quit. The only time the game ever lets you pause is when you're quitting the game. Alright, well this has certainly been Dark Souls so far. I wasn't expecting anything different. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. So I do appreciate in the game that they give you fast travel really early in this. Cause shit, you didn't get fast travel in the first one until like halfway through the game. So in a lot of respects, I like how the gameplay is structured in this more than what 1 did so far. It feels like it doesn't feel like they've made it any easier, but it feels like they've removed a lot of the early game hassle that was in Dark Souls 1 and to an extent Bloodborne. And it also looks like you get access to a whole bunch more areas in the early game in this than you got in Bloodborne or Dark Souls 1. So I don't know why this says the game is still running, and I don't know why. And now, so I clicked the stop button in Steam, and it just launched the game again. Alright, hold on. So let's see if it does it again. I did quit game, and it kicked me out here to the Steam menu. Okay, now it says play. It has the green play button. It had the blue stop button on it before. So I clicked on the blue stop button, and it launched the game again. Sure. That's Steam for you, huh? But yeah, that's I am enjoying the playthrough so far of this one. It has not become a frustration yet. It's done most of the expected things for a game like this to do. And playing Dark Souls has made me paranoid that every single chest is going to be a mimic in this. And so far, there's been a lot of chests and 0 mimics so far. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But yeah, we'll find out next time as we get further into to Dark Souls 2 here. But that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for watching, as always. And I'll see you next time. Take care.